Ooh, you're looking at dicks, I mean birds.
And Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
You sound very happy. That is sus. Very sus.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
No. Ah.
Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
I hate you.
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Kusanagi is literally trolling us.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
Please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Volunteering at what exactly? We need to be more specific because they might be volunteering to kill the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Stalker.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Oh, nice room.
But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
No, I think curing, a world disease and the forest and nature is much more important than what some old geezer is trying to do.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Yeah, they totally would not find that weird at all that the girl that's, literally standing here every time just decides to, take a break.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Thank you for saying it out loud so that they know that Catherine's gonna be gone. This is no better. We literally moved like 3 feet.
I want to hear your thoughts.
No, you know what? Screw it. I don't even care if my mind's blown. I'm not using it anyways. But just a student infiltrate.
No way. That's too risky.
Okay, then what about your idea, Mrs. Smartpants?
We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
Yeah, that sounds like a their problem that I caused.
I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved,
You possess Paimon and fly in! You're a genius!
then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Who, me?
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Setaria?
Nope. Oh, you mean that bitch that cancelled the Sub-Zero's festival?
She was born in the desert and was
Oh.
hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Nah, I think the sage just thinks she's hot.
The name Setaria means star.
Oh,
When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
too bad it's not in this world.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun.
What?
The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
Stop using your words, your smart words.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Did she do that? She's still a part of the academia.
But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
This is no longer just a metaphor.
We must somehow make her face her problems again.
Also, Nahida, let's just say you are a major stalker because knowing all this is really, concerning.
That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
We've been talking till the sun came out.
From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
She has eyes everywhere, holy crap.
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her.
What a
That'll
coincidence.
be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
That is not necessary, but okay.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Fortune telling? This looks like back selling.
The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
How will this help me in convincing Setaria?
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
The characteristics, she's official 2.0.
My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
No, fuck off.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Yeah, a god offended herself. How rude. Divide my prospects in help, divide my prospects in love. Please, I am lonely as fuck.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
You shall touch some grass in order to get some bitches.
Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
That's kind of true in this game's perspective, because Ruby is literally building a harem right now.
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
No, it's true, because in this world, people just love you for not talking.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Holy shit, even Paimon is aware about our harem.
Is this another one of Setaria's favorite stalls?
Wonder what she could be buying every 10 days.
Yep.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Why would you buy pottery every 10 days?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Nahida, consider becoming a voice actor. You're really good at that.
Where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
So you just picked up some shit and then made some other shit. Cool.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Ah, Asian parents do not agree with you, Paimon.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
So breaking your leg leads to retirement.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
No.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
Dang, that's flipping rude. You want let's sue her for no reason at all.
You were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
No, we came here to buy stuff, not have simple small talk.
That's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
Huh.
I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Dottore, what you should do is to give up. Yeah.
And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
3 familiar faces should be enough for Setaria.
Okay, so, would you mind just using Catherine's voice? Because you sound really flipping weird.
I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King.
Yeah, you don't find that worrisome at all, do you?
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Setaria's soft spot.
What if it's true, though?
If we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Okay, so why don't you just possess those close acquaintances and just say what you need to say and leave?
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yes, please do that. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay,
Possess
good.
them to the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King.
Make them religious and a flat earther.
So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Are you talking to me?
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
Exactly, what the heck?
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
What? Don't quite understand, but alright.
Can't you do it yourself?
Exactly, you literally stalk multiple people.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Bruh!
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Hooray! Possessing someone against their free will! Epic!
Oh,
Wow!
here she comes! Setaria is here!
What a painfully obvious place to hide at.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Now you're stalking them mentally.
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
I don't.
Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go.
I'll just have social anxiety and not say anything. Oh my god, Cameron's a playable character. She's using the artifact set. Oh god, the eyes.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Ha. Neat.
Are you still listening to me, Nahida?
Sorry, I spaced out. One of my cats said fuck you and I was trying to think of a punishment. Shut up!
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
She just says you're ugly. No matter.
Which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Also, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the Scarlet King?
Could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
Pi was just like, peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Sorry, I just stumbled on some drugs recently, so I couldn't speak well.
The gods are asking.
You to go to the desert for some reason.
Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
That's not creepy at all.
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Yes.
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
If I may ask, Nahida, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
If I said Nahida, she would be like, Pucker.
The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
He's dead.
Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago.
Nah, you're just delusional.
Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
Oh, thank you for doxing yourself in front of a child.
I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
The god is literally threatening you, goddammit!
I just got caught up in something.
That something is? Sorry, I was also thinking about punishing the cat.
Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Please don't be gardening. If it's gardening, then fuck my research.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru.
No. The Scarlet King is real.
He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Huh.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King?
Yeah, we are about to fight you over this. If you don't choose the Scarlet King, I will punch you.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert. Yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
You're kind of acting out of character here, Lumine.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
Nice lower face.
Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
No, but I noticed something weird. You're still not a believer of the Scarlet King.
Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Are we giving her existential crisis?
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Well, I am built different.
Geez, Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
The Scarlet King told me this, yeah.
You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Whatever your name is, I totally did not forget.
In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Oh, and you roasted Nila. Worst part of this all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Oh, and by the way, have you heard of the Scarlet King?
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
What do you mean, heretics?
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about? The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Yeah, you're... Creeping a girl out is cool.
You must face the truth, Setaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange
Oh,
about becoming
God.
a believer of the wise Scarlet King?
Oh!
In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
We are,
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Oh my god,
Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
this is brutal. This is fucking brutal. There's like those 3 JoJo characters beating up someone.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling.
What do you mean?
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland.
Bruh, you have letters from children from your homeland, and that's a good enough reason to go home.
The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes.
Yes.
If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
Yeah, and that assistant is right behind me, Lumine and Paimon, let's go!
Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally convinced her. And then she was like, what? You just said that out loud?
How much do you know about the sages' current activities?
Yeah, just dox them. Just spoil all their plans.
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zerus festival.
Yes, please say that as loud as possible.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
By breaking in!
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks.
Yeah!
After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project.
Don't allow the Scarlet King to possess you.
One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Can they hear what you're saying with those things?
Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Thank you for being very specific.
This won't be a trap.
No, it surely will. And if it is, we'll just guilt trip you even more.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right.
Okay.
I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can we just call you Nahida like we always do?
We need to protect Catherine's identity.
Seems like you have a new animation, Paimon.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play.
Ooh, cool.
After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Ooh, so, you are literally a wild card here. Speaking of which, don't you feel something off? It's a trap! Run!
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's a little too quiet. It's a trap! We've been trapped by the Akasha! Why the fuck are we still wearing it?
I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Oh shit, we've been played.
But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
No, use your secret and our secret method called stalking. Oh, what? What? What is this?
What are all these people doing here at this hour?
You're welcome! They're cheering. They're cheering for some reason.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns
That voice?
at last.
Did you know?
And to a rather
Yes!
spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
The outcast, expelled from the academia.
You're the
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me
Dottore!
the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a truce.
That's what I just said. What?
People of Sumeru City.
Oh.
What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals.
This
Now
shit
they
sucks.
can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
What are we supposed to do?
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
You can just do that. What, the Toyo experiment sucks.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
What about the Tory? Is everybody here just frozen?
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness.
Ha!
To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Oh my!
Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
Nahida's probably fucked, but holy shit, I love villains. Sure, they might be villains, but I love fictional and not real life ones. But oh my god!
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between minds. Hopefully, she'll be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2.
He was number 2.
Scary. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Just like literally every other politician.
But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
What do you think? We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida. Let's go. He's back. The boy's back. Let's go.
Oh, right. Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project.
Oh, yes.
Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something.
We're back to the boy. The epic boy. I like him for some reason.